Take 5.
Okay. So, Ms. Yon, you had a chance to look at the 145 pages of these documents, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And do these fairly and accurately depict the notes that you kept and the work that you saved from Nikolas Cruz back in 2013 and 2014?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So, Judge, at this time, we would ask that, with keeping in mind our previous arguments, that 5L be entered into evidence.
This is different. Are you this on the record?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. State, do you have any objection to the court receiving Defense Composite Exhibit 5L?
No, Your Honor, you do not.
Okay, thank you. Without objection, Defense 5L will be received as Defense 78. Thank you.
How did you keep these documents, Ms. Yon?
Some of them are digital and some of them I printed out and put in a folder.
Okay, and I'm going to show you on page 133 of these documents.
Okay.
Is this the folder that you kept them in?
Yes.
Okay. And is that note something you wrote?
Mrs. Cruz, can you make
No,
a little bit?
that's not my writing.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. It's cut off.
Do you know who wrote that note?
Antonio Lindsay,
And who's that?
he was assistant principal that I worked with during this time. So he
Okay.
and I talked a lot. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to ask that you look at some of these assignments and tell us if these are some of the assignments that Nikolas turned into you. So we'll start with page 8, please.
Here. Okay.
And go through to page 11, please. Okay, can you go back to 10? I'm sorry.
Okay, let me just tell the jurors what's going on. So, ladies and gentlemen, this document is in evidence, which means you'll have an opportunity to view it as long or as little as you want when you're deliberating. So don't feel like if you miss one thing now, you're not going to be able to look at it, because you will be. So when they're flipping through certain things, don't feel like you need to be a speed reader, and because obviously nobody can read that fast, okay? Okay.
Is the work that Mr. Cruz turned into you the quality of work you would normally see in your 8th grade students?
No.
Okay. Can we go please to page 70? So on this was a test, it says minus 23 out of 35. Somehow he got 58%.
Yeah, it might have been, I don't remember, it was a long time ago, but this might have been one that was curved. I don't even know.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
Can we look at, please, pages 75 through 79?
Okay. Yeah.
This is an assignment Mr. Cruz turned in?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, you can, that's 75 through 79, please. Okay. Okay, wait, can we go back a moment? Okay, that's fine. You can keep going to 79, please. This is an assignment he turned in?
Yes, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
And then I want to look at 88 through
I like that.
93, please. Did his classwork become increasingly inappropriate as the term went on?
Yes.
Okay, it contained curse words,
Yeah.
inappropriate, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah. Curse words.
Inappropriate pictures?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can we go through to page 93, please? So this is the persuasive essay. This is the, what is this document? I'm sorry.
This is a standard essay that all the 8th grade students take.
Okay, so
It's,
these are are these the instructions?
These are the instructions, and then I added additional notes to help him as part of his IEP.
Okay, and can we go back to page, I think it's 91 maybe? Can you scroll up, please? Okay, is this his 5-paragraph essay?
Looks like it.
Okay. And I want to look at pages 103 to 108, please. And this is a persuasive advertisement. That's what it looks like the assignment is. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And his product was called the Sex Boat?
Yes.
Okay. This is more of that same assignment?
Yes.
Okay. And this appears to be a vocabulary quiz?
Yes.
Okay. How do they receive the quiz? How is that administered?
They get a piece of paper that has all the questions on it, and then they put the answers on a separate piece of notebook paper.
Okay, so it has at the top vocabulary quiz, and then it has the words, and they have to, okay.
They have to match.
Okay,
Match the words with the definition, and then use it in a sentence at the bottom. They have to pick which word goes in the sentence.
okay. Okay, if we could keep going. Okay, so this seems to be more of the sex boat assignment.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this is as well.
Okay, and then if we can go to page 110, please. Is this part of that same assignment?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a storyboard. Yep. Yes, it is.
Okay. And then 112, please. Whose writing is that in the purple?
That's mine.
Okay. And
I gave him the term.
why do you think he was turning in work like this with these images and these words?
I think this is what he thought about. I think this is what he was fixated on.
Okay. And do you think he wanted to be in your class?
No, I don't think he wanted to be in my class or anyone's class.
Do you think he wanted to be at that school?
No.
Did he ever say anything that made you think that?
He said things to other students that he can't believe he's still at the school and he was trying to get kicked out.
Okay. Can we go to 114, please? Do you think he would have said, written or drawn anything to get attention?
I think at times I believed that in the beginning, but then I think because he was so consistent with his inappropriate drawings and language, that it wasn't about getting kicked out at some point. It was just about what he was fixated on.
Okay, and can we go to 129, please? You can go down to 132, please. This is an assignment he turned in?
Looks like it, yes.
Okay. We go to 139, please. Was there any work Nikolas was able to complete in your class that bore any resemblance to the assignment?
Not that I can recall.
Okay, can we go to 143, please? And then down to 145. Okay. We can stop with the sharing. Did he ever do anything, to your knowledge, that indicated he was unhappy about his poor performance academically?
He made comments about me giving him poor grades or not grading things. So
Did he do anything physically with his work when he would receive it?
he would crumple up his work frequently or just throw it in his bag.
Okay. So academically, he was not successful at all in your class. How about socially? Did he have any friends in your class?
I don't believe he did. At times he would joke around with some kids, and I don't know if they were in the beginning just entertained by him, you know, watching him or socializing with him, but I don't know that he had any true friends.
Okay. Did he seem to be able to make friends?
Not that I saw.
Okay. So he's unsuccessful academically and socially. How about behaviorally? How was his behavior?
It was very poor.
And when did his behavior become poor in your class?
Right from the beginning.
Okay. And generally, what sort of poor behaviors would you see from him?
He was extremely impulsive and erratic with his behavior, so it was just random outbursts, inappropriate language, trying to do anything he could to either get attention at times or just not do the work.
Okay. So some of that you thought might be avoidance behavior?
Some of it was him just lacking perhaps self-control.
Okay. And did you write any referrals on him while he was in your class?
Yes, many.
Okay. And were you aware of any other referrals that were written on him from other teachers?
Only the teachers that I talked to throughout that school year.
Okay.
And then more recently, I know he's had, you know, a lot of others, but during that time period, I wasn't aware of all of them.
Okay. What are some of the behaviors that you saw that made you write referrals?
Inappropriate language, there were so many different events that caused me to write him a referral, just insubordination, leaving the classroom without permission, and, you know, just sticking up his middle finger at people. I mean, there was a lot.
Okay. Was he disruptive to your class?
Constantly.
Okay. At some point, were you asked to document his behavior?
Yes.
And what was the reason for that?
They were doing a reevaluation on his IEP at first, and then it was due to the behavior and conduct issues they were having with him.
Okay. And are you familiar with a functional behavioral assessment?
Yes.
And what is that?
It's just to assess what the student is doing and what you're seeing in your classroom.
Okay. And did you document for a functional behavioral assessment?
I did.
When he first started in your class, were you given his complete IEP, or were you just given the at-a-glance 2-page document that summarized?
I don't recall. It was 9 years ago, so I don't know exactly what I was given. Usually we were given the at a glance
Okay. And when
at
he
the beginning of the year.